Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the Grille, the Tier 5 German SPG. This one's located on the south spawn of Siegfried line encounter, and it's under the command of talon1958, and it's his first submission for the weekend lie-in in the competition with angelina75. Now, if you may recall, last weekend Talon won the competition with his Grille. He had a game on Fisherman's Bay, managed to get a first-class tanker and beat Angelina, as the best she could produce was a second-class tanker. So, yes, he won the weekend lie-in, and then he immediately gave away the weekend lie-in to Angelina, his partner, because, of course, it was Mother's Day, and she was celebrating being mother. Rounds out in the Cromwell. Very close. RNG said no, and the shell landed short, hit the pile of rubble just in front of the Cromwell. It was a good shot, good first shot. Now looking at the Churchill 7, he's landed in a Tier 6 game with Tier 5 tanks in it, and he's trying to dial in on Tier 6 tanks. Of course, he'll get extra XP for those, which will give him a higher result at the end of the game. Now, as you may know, the Grille, based on the same hull that was used for the Hetzer, the Panzer 38, it is actually a very flexible mount because it was also used for the Marder. There's that Cromwell still sitting there. It looks very nervous though. The good thing about this tank is that this Arty is that the shell trajectory is very good. And he does get a splash hit on the Churchill 7 for 164. Well, the game seems to be going fairly well so far because it's an equal score on both sides, but it does look as if Talon is going to get a lot of hit points out of these guys because they don't seem to realise they're under an Arty round, under an Arty trajectory. Yes, he aimed a little too close there. I think he thought the Churchill 7 was going to move forward, but he didn't, so he might need to adjust his aim a little. Okay, KV2 on the enemy team. It looks like a stock KV2 as well. He's got the stock turret, and I doubt that he actually has the 152mm howitzer. Well, he definitely took a hit there for 114, and also got hit from some stun assist afterwards. Ooh, from this position, you get lovely shots on that corner. The IKV-65 too. Unfortunately, he's already on the move. And can we get a shot on him? Rounds out, looks good. Direct hit. Oh, he's gone! Unfortunately, we didn't get the kill, or at least Talon didn't get the kill, because a P-43 Biz fired around at the IKV just after Talon hit him. So it looks like Talon got most of the hit points from a blind shot, and then the P-43 Biz finished the job. KV2 rounds out. And that's a kill. His first kill of the game is a KV2, which is horizontal Arty, as we like to say. There's a Covenanter, keeps popping out. Oh, box tank. They make very good targets because they're very thin armor on the casement. He's dialing in. Just the aim. That's it. Rounds out. Looks good. Just a fraction of a second too late to actually hit the box tank. But the team's 2 tanks up, and if the box tank's running away, it's probably because he feels vulnerable. Okay, in the cap area, we've got a Panzer IV Ausführung H. Suddenly gone in there to try and get rid of our Ram 2. And I think he's going to try and park behind that wreck. Meanwhile, the box tank has turned to fire. So we've marked the target to say that's what we're going for. Dialing in, getting ready for the shot. He's backing up. Rounds out. That must have been close. Must have been close to the box tank. As we know, it's the Panzer IV that's in the cap area. And he just killed one of our teammates. At least I think he did. Yes, the VK3001H just got killed by him. And he's round the corner, so we can't get a shot from here. But if we move slightly over to the east, we might be able to get a shot into that corner. We've still got plenty of time because it takes twice as long to cap out. And the enemy Arty's been spotted. Yep, they've got a Fifi. But I think we're going to go for the box tank because he's more of a threat to our teammates because he's got a 13cm howitzer. Oh, 13cm gun, I should say, is his main gun. It's a naval gun. Oh, we're going to go for the Fifi after all. Rounds out. This guy could die. And he does. Yes. Very good shot. The box tank's gone. Or has he? No, that was the Crusader. The box tank is still there. So we can still go for the box tank. And we're almost loaded. I wonder if he's going to get it. Come on, Talon. Get him. Rounds out. Looks good. It is a hit, but it doesn't kill him. But there's the kill shot coming in from the AMX 12 ton. And the last enemy has been wiped out. So it is a victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first-class tanker for talon1958 in his Gorilla. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 10. And although he didn't get any other medals, he got a very high win rate, which was 3,290, which is super income standard. Let's have a look at team score and see where he was. Well, he was actually third from the top on his own team, but there were members of the enemy team who scored more damage than him. In fact, only one tank. It was the Churchill 7, funnily enough. And so that means he's actually in 4th place when it comes to damage. Highest scorer was the Porlac tank with 2,529. He also picked up a high caliber and steel wall. Second highest damage was the Churchill 7, 1,938 hit points. And the third place was the AMX 12 ton with 1,614, with Talon getting 1,209. When it came to kills, the top scorer was the Porlac tank. He got 4 kills. 3 kills went to the T1 Heavy on the enemy team, and 2 kills went to the Panzer IV Ausführung H on the enemy team, and on his own team, the AMX 12 ton, the Ram 2, the 88, and of course Talon. They all got 2 kills apiece, so they're all in joint 3rd place. When it came to base XP, though, he's in 3rd place again, because the Porlac tank got 1,061, the only player to get over 1,000. 884 went to the AMX 12 ton, 693 went to Talon in his Gorilla. He fired 12 rounds, 5 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot and 10 splash. I'm guessing that the penetrating shot was the enemy Fifi because he did get a direct hit. And no, it's not actually. Surprisingly, the direct hit wasn't on that tank. It was on the IKV-65 too. He hit him with that one shot, a blind shot, for 541 hit points. And then the guy got taken out a moment later by the P-43 Biz, who was looking in the same direction and finished him off within a split second afterwards. Anyway, if we go back to the detail, we can see that he also got 10 splashes, damage of 1,209 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 6 of the enemy, killed 2, so there's a 4 difference, so nowhere near a Confederate, or at least not yet. 424 for stun assist off 9 stuns. Now, he earned a profit of 23,094 credits on a premium account, and he also took away 2,079 XP as well from that battle. So that means that Talon is very definitely in the lead, because if I recall, Angelina only managed to get a 3rd class and a bruiser out of her best game in the 212A, which was on the Ensk map. So that means that Talon is now in the lead with a 1st class and a bruiser and a much better win 8. But hold your horses, because yes, Angelina sent in another replay, and we'll watch the video now and see if she manages to beat Talon. Angelina's on the north spawn of Cliff, and now she's in the Hummel. Well, as usual, she's got the stock gun, which of course is the same howitzer as on the Gorilla. You can see that that guy, Shaboom Shaboo, maybe Shaboom Shaboom actually is his name, he didn't get the message or the memo. The stock gun's actually better. You get more ammo, you get a faster reload, and a better trajectory for the shells, which makes it more devastating than the ones with the top gun. And she could have knocked that tree down. She opted not to, because obviously knocking the tree down would give away her position. Now, this is a particularly good position to be in. And, oh, she's got a customer. And he just got tracked, I think, by the other Arty. And He's just been hit again. In fact, both of them have been stunned, which slows them down, and she's got stun assist out of it. In fact, she got track damage on that LTG, and the LTG's gone down, so she collected all the hit points out of assist after the actual damage. Okay, going for the Leo. A little short. Standard reload, 29.82 seconds with the top gun. Angelina's got it down to 20.50. With the stock gun, actually. It's 25.31. Yes, I'm reading the wrong script. She's got the stock gun, so it's 25.31. Oh, the first shot on the Excalibur hits him just underneath the gun. And he's taking more damage, so she's getting more stun assists. This is the lesson that we picked up, and it wasn't anything that I learned it from another player. And it's very, very obvious once you actually do play the stock gun. You realise it's a far, far better Arty that with the stock gun. Yes, you're not going to be able to fire over the entire range of the map, but the thing is, you're going to get really great damage on some of the enemy tanks. Okay, there is a Leo there. She lines the shot up on that spot. When he comes forward the next time, he is going to come forward and pop because he needs to spot. He's doing some spotting for his team, but the moment he comes forward, Angelina can fire that shell in. If he stays there too often or too long, she's fired at that corner instead, but it hits the ruins. So she's switching back to the VK3001P, who's using the wreck of the Excalibur as cover. In fact, he's pushing the wreck along, which is a bad move because it actually does give away your position. We know exactly where you are because wrecks do not move themselves. Rounds out. It lands right alongside him for 134. He's not going to be a happy bunny because he's now down to 41 hit points, 17, and he's gone. The kill shot went to the AMX1375. I'm sure he was happy about that. And we just saw the tracer coming from the enemy Arty. They've got two as well. They've got an SU8 and a Hummel. So I think they're in this corner here, because that seemed to be the direction that the shell was coming from. It might be that they're behind the bushes, just a little off to the left and a bit further on. Angelina thinks he's in there. Oh, we just found out where he is. There we go. He's on that spot there. Rounds out. And she's got a kill with her first shot. Perfect. That's what you do. Counter battery. It's just so easy when you've got the experience, and Angelina does have that. She nailed that guy. One round. She didn't even need to fire a second shot in. She just hit the Thunderbolt, reduced him to 3 hit points. That makes him completely ineffective now because anyone can take him out. In with a HE round. And the enemy just loses their VK3001P. The Thunderbolt. Oh, well, he got stunned, but he's not going to survive for very much longer. Angelina's avoiding being counter-batteried herself, mainly down to the fact that, of course, she's moving backwards and forwards. The Thunderbolt's gone. We've got a T25-2. We're 7 up on the enemy at the moment. 7 up. She just hit the T25-2 for 133. I think he's probably pulling back as well now. Our Type 58 is actually spotting for us because he's actually getting close to the edge, which will give him proximity, but I think he's taking damage from the Leo and the T52, who are way up at the center mark. Angelina's trying for the second Arty, which would give her a counter battery if she gets him. And she did hit him! Bang on target! That's the SU8. She didn't kill him with 1 round, but he's going to have to change position now, because if he's been hit, he's bound to be very badly damaged. 460 alpha. She lands the next shell right next door. 480 alpha. What am I saying? 460. She's pulled back to change position just in case he was looking. He might have been checking on her position. We're still 7 up on the enemy. So it looks like it's going to be a win. It's just a matter of time now. Angelina might have to wait to see the next tracer coming from the SU-8, but in the meantime, she's noticed that there are a few enemy tanks she can hit. I think that one is going to be out of range, yes. Got a flat reticule. When you see a flat reticule, you can't fire any further. She might have to move closer now in order to get shots, but the T-52's just suddenly been spotted, and he's nailed, so he's out the game. The Leo's gone already. Angelina's going to try and get closer, maybe to hit that T-25 too. The T-25-2's gone way over. He's on the slope now, trying to defend against our guys coming in from the other direction, but he's perfectly vulnerable now because, of course, yes, that's out in the open. Rounds out. I think that's going to miss. Yes, Angelina fired a fraction of a second too late, but our teammates actually got the drop on the guy. So we're looking for the SU-8. He's been spotted. He's over to the left. He's gone. So that's gone. Now it's just the IS. We fire snap, but it's a direct hit. We needed to fire snap to get some stun on him so that we collect the hit points. And she's done that. And that's the last kill of the game. Very good game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for Angelina75 in the Hummel. She managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she got 8, and she got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on her team. And a win 8 on that one was 2,192, which is very good, just short of getting Unicum standard. And, well, that means that Angelina has won the competition because the rules are, if you get an ace tanker, you win it outright straight away. And there's no need for it to go on any further. So poor old Talon, he's missing out 2 weeks in a row. He won last week, handed it to Angelina. This week round, Angelina wins outright. And we'll have to see who gets the line. I think it's more than likely going to be Angelina, but you never know. She might hand it to Talon by default. Anyway, let's have a look at the team score. And, oh, before we do that, let's have a look at that SU-8. Did she actually hit him? Yes, she did. She got a hit on his gun, actually, as well. Knocked out his gun. She hit him for 159 hit points. Well, the SU-8 only has 300 hit points, so she badly damaged him, but she didn't kill him with that shot. And, of course, then he went down to somebody else when he was spotted. He did move position quite correctly after that shot, but unfortunately he was just outside Angelina's field of view, and so she couldn't get a further shot on him. Anyway, let's have a look at team score. Well, when it came to damage, it was the M2Y who came out on top. He got a Spartan and a steel wall, but he didn't get a high caliber. He managed to pick up 1,748 hit points, so it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool. But Angelina was in second place with 1,359, and Angelina, of course, got the Confederate. And in third place, we've got the AMX 1375, who benefited from 1,325 hit points. When it came to kills, it was the Tiger 131 who did the best. He got 3 kills out of that game. 2 kills went to the M2Y, the Heavy Tank number 6, and the IKV-90B. Nobody on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill. Angelina only got 1 kill, but that puts her in joint third position. When it came to base XP, Angelina's top. Yeah, she got 897 out of that one. 892 went to the M2Y. 860 went to the Heavy Tank number 6. She fired 14 rounds, which is a good round, good game. 6 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, and 11 splash. Now, let's have a quick guess as to which one she actually got the penetrating shot on. Yes, it was the enemy Hummel. 335 hit points with just 1 shot, and he was out the game. So very well done indeed. If we go back to the detail, we can see that she also got 11 splashes, damage 1,359, all of it at more than 300 meters. damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 1, so there's a 7 difference to pick up the Confederate. 345 hit points of damage assistance. That was the LTG that she tracked on the hill, and then people just pummeled him in and took him out of the game. 1,148 hit points of stun assist of 10 stuns, and that gave her the ace tanker. She earned a total of 66,305 credits profit on a free-to-play account, and she also took away 1,794 experience points altogether. So congratulations, Angelina. 2 weeks in a row you've got the lion if you want it. Of course, if you decide to do anything else, that's up to you. But yes, you won that one fair and square with an ace tanker. If you enjoyed those replays, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.